Alright, so I watched this recently, this whole video with this lady saying that the manosphere won't get you laid and she makes fun of clavicular. Honestly, the whole thing is like a script you can follow if you consume enough of this media. It's women are secretly tougher, gay reference number one, gay reference number two. Um, if you don't like women so much, are you gay? What else? That won't get you laid. Women are actually great people. They're not focused on shallow things like looks or height doesn't even matter. They always try to play themselves off as like, but it doesn't make sense. Like if feminism is real, we can do away with these training wheels that society gives women. Although they would never allow it because they do like the perks and benefits that comes with being infantilized. Like if a woman was really a feminist and equal and this and that, then she would like strip herself of this infantilization that we seem to be doing, that women can do no wrong and that they're not flawed people. And it's like that I like flawed women only comes out when it's like media portrayals of a woman who's like doing wrong, but it's never like I'm a flawed woman, you should hold me accountable. And it's all of this is stupid. The older generations just want to say both sides cause it so they can wipe their hands and be done with it. It's fine. This is not something they're going to relate to. But, like, if you've ever wondered why people just kind of randomly off themselves and videos like this can exist at the same time, I mean, everything is hand in hand and it has to, in a sense, exist. I don't think, I think, like, economic factors as well as the demonization of men go hand in hand, and it just really squeezes the life out of you. Um, you know, people would benefit more from male teachers, but then you stress them out with class sizes and then how badly parented this next generation is. It's like you're asking them to crash out. And I don't support that in any means. But at the same time, I've noticed a lot of parents have like this kind of fantasy about correcting others. And yet their kid is like a menace, not only to other kids, but like to faculty and staff. So, not to mention they'll miss multiple days of school, but then it's like if your child was involved in a fight because he doesn't know how to act around other people, where are they? Where's the one that did this to my kid? And it's like, you know, just all right. But anyway, getting back on topic, it's just all the same script of like a woman flexing on us, a woman doing PR work for other women because the facade that women are sugar and spice must be like maintained at all costs, lest we find out or accurately judge them to be normal people, as are we. And it's just what really hurts is how much normies don't want to hear about it. It's I guess it's just like the economy. Your friends don't want to hear about how jobless you are. Otherwise, it might make them feel bad about having a job and children, and they can't relate to you. And if they can't relate to you, if you piss them off enough, just by keeping it real, they will cut you off, and that's just how society is. But in general, that's how we treat poor people. Now, the solution to that isn't some magical commie give everybody money, but I also wonder. I've had multiple family members who've had college debt forgiven and then turn around and say I don't want debt forgiven for other people, and it's you know I don't know what to think about that. And it's like, as much as I don't want the right wing to be right or to be correct or anything, I just think that the left has shit the bed, and we're honestly seeing lefties trying to like cover ground or come back is like drip torture. It's just so painfully slow, and they won't do it until it's absolutely necessary for them to do it, and that's what's painful. Anyway, I probably used this to talk about other shit. This episode sucked. This lady sucks. It seems to be by the numbers slop, and I really don't like that a lot of these videos are a waste of time. I should probably go outside and go for a walk because this lady seems to only like if I could get a bunch of TikTok reels and put them together, that's what this lady's episode feels like. It just, if you lean a certain way and you're a girl, you'd watch this lady and then you'd feel, yeah, I do know the world. And believe it or not, I won't say that we're equal. Women are obviously unchecked and they're the ones doing all this. At any time, they could just pick somebody different and live a better life. They don't want to. And even when you do shack up, because society doesn't respect you enough to be single on your own. Women on their own is like awesome, independent go getter, and a guy on his own is fucking useless because he should be married. And like a lot of times, I remember somebody saying, the rush for men to get married and to go back to these women, to clean up after the people that have had their fun with them. It's like get back to work, slave. They notice that if men become divested from working, or they're locked out of working, and just in general work conditions are miserable, that the whole economic engine would collapse. But that's the worst thing, is that rich people are suited for a collapse. Everybody else will have to deal with the cops and the legal system. So I can't even be as pro collapse as I want to be, because I don't actually want it to collapse. I just, on the long way down, I wonder if you ever watch episodes like this. Look at her with her heavy makeup and she's talking so much shit about clavicular, even though she looks about 30 or older. And Lord forgive us all. Anyways, yeah, this lady's episodes were unbearable. I don't even think I finished the whole thing. It's just more of the same shit I've seen on the internet. I can only do it so much. I think if anything, I might just start unfollowing all the women that I'm not very close with. I don't even mean that as a bad way because they're women. I just, a lot of times I can't stomach what they post. Like if a man's in a bad state about not being an economic provider or not being able to get a job, like watching all these ladies and their feeds and their stories vicariously, not even because I chose to. Like if they showed up on the feed one day, what would that make somebody do? You know, it's just, I think a lot of times if you're thinking about, you know, ending it, you're gonna have to contend with the fact that nobody cares and only, like, no offense, but the will to live and keep on going has to come from inside your heart. Nobody else can tell you, can motivate you to live. But I hope you will, just because like death is scary, and what's on the other side is anybody's guess. But I don't know. You ask me what I wish for. I wish things were not like they are now. But I don't know, if I say I wish things were different, what will become of it? I don't know. I do know this lady's obnoxious, though. That much I do know.